Okay, Charles, just waiting for the sun to hit the cliffs and we'll be ready for a take.
It had been 8 months since my last sniff of a job. Money was short, and tensions between me and Francis were running high. Then, one morning, out of a clear blue sky, my agent called.
No time to banter, Charles. Switching to flight mode, so listen up. I've got you a commercial with cinema release. You're the rugged face of a new high-end supercar aimed at the silver-haired, thrill-seeking driver with pension plan to cash in and functioning mojo. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. Now, I put my kishkas on the line for this, so don't screw up. Excuse me, miss. If you check the manifold, I think you'll find I'm in club class.
And that's how I found myself behind the wheel of a £200,000 sports car on top of Beachy Head.
Okay, Charles, sun's out and helicopters in place, so we're good to go if you are.
Absolutely.
Just remember to floor the accelerator.
Drive dead ahead for the cliff top, brake on the mark, get out, look across the sea with the wind blowing through my tousled platinum hair.
That's it. Okay, camera up to speed, we're going for a take. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready. And action!
Let's do this thing.
Good, Charles, good. Now, slow down. Slow down. He's overshot the mark. And cut!
Oh, nice one. Is that a French?
For a second, I thought you were going over the edge.
I knew what I was doing. Are we going again?
I reckon we got it.
They don't call me one take Paris for nothing.
Did you put the handbrake on?
What? Yeah.
After which, I was out of work. Again. For 9 months. I skulked around with time on my hands and nothing in my pockets but fluff. My relationship with Francis frequently required UN intervention. But Ban Ki-moon would have had his work cut out this time.
Woke up this morning, all I had was gone.
What's the point of noise-cancelling headphones if you don't wear them?
Well, if I wore them, I'd never hear you berating me.
I wouldn't need to berate you.
Your berating me is the only time we talk.
I talk, you just don't listen.
I'm sensing a little hostility.
Surely not.
Passive-aggressive's the lowest form of sarcasm.
There's nothing passive about my aggression.
I promise never to play loud music again.
It's not just the music.
Well, is it the loo seat? I do try to remember, but after years of standing...
It's not the loo seat, Charles.
Okay, right. I'm sort of running out of options.
The music and the loo seat are just the tip of the iceberg.
There's an iceberg?
A massive iceberg.
But I'm guessing not made of ice.
Made of 1,000 daily minor irritants, which, once you start to add them together...
would it help if you gave me a list?
Not really.
What will help?
You and me not being on top of each other all the time.
If only.
And you not making comments like that.
Got it.
I can't believe there's not one job out there.
Believe it. An actor reaches a certain age, the bloom of youth fades... What?
Oh, breaking news, Dorian. The bloom withered long ago.
Someone slept in the knife drawer.
9 months, Charles.
You don't need to tell me. We could have had a baby in that time.
So very wrong on so many levels. Have you thought about minicabbing?
Me?
Okay, maybe not that.
Definitely not that. If I didn't kill other people, I'd end up killing myself.
Not if I kill you first.
Don't worry. Something will come along.
Oh! Actors!
Like a sullen teenager, I lurked in my room, drinking scotch and scanning the lonely hearts in the London Review of Books. When I thought the coast was clear, I sneaked downstairs for a guilty pleasure.
Oh, not the Pulse of Doom. Gabriella is obviously the best singer by a country mile.
You bloody
Oh, are you trying to give me a coronary?
Whenever I watch this, you bang on about lowest common denominator telly and desperate wannabes ritually humiliated by arrogant nobodies.
I stand by my case.
And here you are watching Fame's the Game.
Not watching, observing with forensic detachment like a social anthropologist.
You were watching it like the rest of us, plebs.
Ironically.
The way I'm still ironically married to you.
I viewed it through my fingers like a wildlife documentary about the sex life of slugs. Also, I know one of the judges.
Which one?
The Mr. Nice Guy who's there to balance the patronising facelift and the sociopath bully.
How do you know Ned English?
Back in the day, directed me in a production of Loot.
And you copped off with the actress playing the nurse.
I did not cop... Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your memory.
When it comes to the lust life of Paris, I could win Mastermind. Now turn this off and get your jacket.
Oh, have I pulled?
No, we're going out.
Out where?
The theatre.
I don't want to go to the theatre.
You're an actor.
Exactly. The last thing I want is to watch other people doing my job.
Don't worry, these ones are much younger than you.
You're really selling it. What's the show?
Hamlet.
Enjoy yourself.
Charles.
I've seen more Hamlets than I've eaten Danish pastries. The pastries never disappoint, and they don't take 4 hours to eat.
You'll enjoy it when you get there.
What are you, my mother? Hamlet over a pub. Really, Francis.
If you don't enjoy the play, you'll like the beer.
And tonight's hidden agenda is?
No agenda. It's the last night.
And?
My ex-pupil, Millie, is playing Ophelia. I said you'd have a chat, give her a bit of advice.
I'll pass on 3 key words. Become a lawyer.
Try to be more positive.
Buy me a double scotch and I'll consider it. I've endured Hamlet so long, I've had time to grow my hair, get it cut, plan my funeral and write my own eulogy. Thankfully, this version put us back in the bar refuelling in under 3 hours.
So, not as bad as you feared.
Not at all. She can certainly act, and Hamlet was good, too.
That's the boyfriend.
Regular little Burton and Taylor double act.
Tell them that. They're young and in love.
Thanks for coming, miss.
3 years out of school, you can call me Francis.
Okay.
Millie, this is Charles.
Miss... Oh, sorry. Francis told me so much about her actor husband.
Sounds ominous.
We were both really impressed.
Oh, no.
Yes!
You were knockout.
No.
Seriously, and I didn't even want to come out tonight.
Oh, well, that's very kind.
Kindness has nothing to do with it. You were great.
I was a bit wobbly in the mad scene.
That kind of goes with the territory.
With the right breaks and a lot more confidence, I could imagine Millie in 1,000 Sunday night bonnet dramas.
What a scrum!
Sam, this is my old English teacher, Miss
Francis.
Francis. And this is Charles.
Sam was the complete Juve lead package. 6'2", floppy blonde hair, and the sort of cherubic features that look great in military uniform, then age rapidly and badly. So what's next for you two?
I'm DSMing a new show.
Already in demand?
Only stage management.
Well, it's all experience. How about you, Sam?
I've just got my first agent.
That first implied that Sam had put a success timer on this agent. He'd better shape up.
He's supposed to be the agent's agent, but I still feel like I'm taking a bit of a gamble.
Why?
Well, I was offered a good part in a touring production, but my agent says if you want to play leads, stick to your guns, even if it means turning down work.
Makes a change from take the money and run.
I suppose I might as well gamble now before I get bogged down with commitments.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Not you, Millie. Mortgages and stuff.
These days it's rare to hear a young actor even contemplating a mortgage. So Sam definitely had his eyes on the prize.
Wish I was brave enough to turn down work.
It's a tough old game, but going on tonight's performance, I reckon you'll both do all right.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, cheers.
So, who's this Uber agent?
Do you know Morris Skeller?
Whoa.
Drink, anyone? I thought you'd had a stroke.
Well, what do you expect? Morris, the agent's agent.
Thanks for not treading on their dreams.
Well, the business will do that soon enough.
Sam's very driven.
Yeah, I wish I'd had a game plan at his age.
Wish you had a game plan at your age. Anyway, at his age, you were too busy trying to get laid.
Francis.
It's true. If you put half as much effort into getting work as you did into
All
getting...
play and no work makes Jack skint, but with some very happy memories.
Not to mention Jack's fractured marriage and distant relationship with his daughter.
Go straight for the heart, why don't you?
Yeah, well, it came from the heart.
I don't choose to be out of work. It's a bad climate.
Is that what Morris tells you?
Morris doesn't tell me anything these days. Something will turn up.
Ugh. Actors. Think I'm going to bed.
I thought I might have a nightcap.
Why not? Treat yourself.
Oh. Hello.
At last. I've left endless messages on your mobile. You're in no position to be off-grid, Charles.
Damn, I forgot to switch it back on.
How much have you drunk?
Actually, I've been at the theatre.
How can you afford the theatre?
It was a fringe show, and Francis paid.
Of course she did.
I've just seen your new client play Hamlet.
Oh, young Sam, a very bright prospect.
He speaks highly of you.
Ah, bless.
Apparently you're the best in the business.
Have you only just realised?
I've realised you ration your advice to the favoured few.
Time was, you were one of them. You showed such early promise.
Yeah, this is all a bit past tense, ageist.
Age has nothing to do with it. Sobriety does, though. Sam's all about the work. It's a new generation. Hangovers are out. Professionalism's in...
Why did you phone?
Phone? Oh, yes, someone wants to meet you, so either he doesn't know your reputation or he was drunk or both.
Who?
Ned English?
I was watching him on Fame's the Game.
I didn't think you'd sully your brain with populist entertainment.
Get on with it, Morris.
He's invited you to lunch tomorrow. 1 at the Ivy, if you're available. Order nothing flambéed. You'll burn the place down. Charles!
How's your liver?
What have you heard?
Your food.
Oh, very good. I wonder if they take luncheon vouchers.
Nah, don't worry, lunch is on me. Or more accurately, on Tony Copeland Productions. We've got offices round the corner, so this is the caff.
Nice caff.
I take it you've seen the show?
I've seen your good cop to Copeland's bad cop.
Well, it's a formula that works. And I expect you're wondering why I've crept out of the woodwork after all this time.
I don't owe you money, do I?
Same old Charles. You haven't changed a bit.
You have.
Fatter.
Successful.
Well, it's come a bit late, but fame and fortune's wasted on the young. When you get to our age, you really appreciate the good things.
Well, I'll take your word for it. So why are we here?
Well, apart from being the man everyone loves to hate, Tony owns the TV format, and he's got more fingers in more pies than Sweeney Todd.
So I hear.
He's the Svengali supremo showbiz impresario.
That's easy for you to say.
Music, telly, shiny floor shows, he's over the lot. But, and this is where I come in, Tony wants to try his hand at straight theatre.
Tax dodge?
There are easier ways to lose money. No, Tony's a genuine populist. He believes in the people. This is his chance to work his magic and sprinkle a little Copeland stardust on high art.
Where do I fit into the equation?
Well, he's asked me to direct a show, a play. Hamlet, in fact.
Must be in the air. I've just seen a fringe production.
Tony Copeland's will be on a different scale. We've already signed Katrina Celsey for Ophelia.
I know the name.
I thought you watched the show.
I've seen it.
Katrina was last year's winner. And her first CD's coming out, so she's doing the publicity junket. Graham Norton, Jonathan Ross, you know.
Yeah, it's very much my world. Who have you got for Hamlet?
Well, just between us, Jared Roon is a very definite pencil.
Jared, who controversially left his boy band to pursue a solo career, leaving millions of teenage fans utterly bereft for a full 10 minutes.
Attaboy?
I keep up.
No, the band was called Attaboy.
I knew that.
I knew it thanks to my doctor's well-stocked waiting room and a routine prostate checkup.
Anyway, Katrina and Jared are box office gold. But what I need is a solid cast of reliable pros.
To prop the whole thing up.
Act as the glue. Well, you can see where this is going. How do you fancy coming on board?
Not sure I like the sound of being glue.
We're going straight into the West End.
Then again, glue's better than non-speaking corpse in Silent Witness.
If it helps, the B word's already been mooted.
Birmingham Rep.
Broadway.
Broadway, of course. What's the part?
I'd like you to double the ghost of Hamlet's father and the first gravedigger, so 2 parts.
Will that be 2 fees?
Don't push it, Charles. So, are you on the bus?
Why not?
Good. Let's drink to it.
That loot we did. Who played the nurse?
A very sexy actress called Kathy Monsey.
Kathy Monsey. Yeah, she was, wasn't she? What happened to her?
She's the mother of my child.
Right. Yeah, well, cheers to her, too.
Come in.
Breakfast in bed, your ladyship.
What's this in aid of?
Your lady's maid's gone off after young Master Bates, what put her in the family way and on the road to ruin, ma'am.
Or he should have put you up for Downton.
I nagged till I was blue in the blood, ma'am.
What's this?
Omelette Gordon Bennett. Think omelette Arnold Bennett, but we didn't have smoked haddock and parmesan, so I substituted tin pilchards and laughing cow.
I'll stick to coffee.
And there's some post.
It's addressed to you.
Well, you might as well open it.
You've been offered Hamlet?
Well, 2 small parts in Hamlet, but I said something would turn up.
Well done, Charles.
A little grudging.
The smug smile is quite annoying, but I'm pleased for you. Maybe I won't need to advertise for a lodger.
It is theatre money.
Maybe I will need a lodger.
Hey, it's something, and something's better than nothing.
Some days it's like Wittgenstein's actually living in the house.
Well, I wouldn't know about such things, my lady. Anything else your ladyship requires? More toast, newspaper, a quick roll in the sack?
I'm going to roll out of bed, and I suggest you have a cold shower.
Certainly, ma'am.
Okay, gather round, everyone. I hope everybody can see, because I am really excited by Amanda's brilliant set design.
By the time I arrived at the rehearsal room, the cast were gathered round a model of the set.
Morning, Charles. Everyone, this is Charles Paris playing the ghost and first grave digger.
Morning, Charles.
Hey. All right, as you can see, all the action takes place in and around a giant skull. You all right?
Sorry, bit of a frog. Carry on.
Of course, the immediate impact of the image on the audience is to say Yorick. But we're subverting that because everything's happening inside Hamlet's skull. We'll be using the anatomy of the skull.
Looks to me like someone had a big idea over a long lunch.
There's a whiff of style over content.
I'm Geraldine, by the way, playing Gertrude.
Oh.
As well.
Disapproval?
Just surprised. You look young for Hamlet's mum.
That's a terrible schmooze. I like you already.
With hennaed, pre-Raphaelite hair framing a pale, intelligent face, Geraldine fixed me with piercing green eyes, and I had the feeling she didn't suffer fools gladly.
Okay, everyone, help yourselves to tea and coffee. I'm just going to take a call from our producer, and then we'll crack on.
Scarred from the horrors of rehearsal room coffee, I'd already stopped off and fueled up on a weapons-grade double macchiato, served by a barista tattooed from shoulder to fingertip.
Oh, hello, Charles. Remember me?
Millie, of course I remember you. Is this your stage management gig?
This is it.
Ah.
It's good to see a friendly face.
You're a glutton for Hamlet.
Oh, Tony Copeland's version will be on a slightly bigger scale than our little effort.
Bigger's not always better.
Sorry, love.
Millie.
Millie, by any chance, can I get like a double espresso before we start on that? This stuff's like, my brain don't function without a proper hit.
As authentically street as most middle-class white boys, Jared Roon gave Millie the cheeky urchin wink so loved by Attaboy fans.
Well, I suppose I could go.
Oh, if you're doing a coffee run, get us a skinny latte. This stuff tastes like cat.
Thanks to Tony Copeland, Katrina Selsey had also risen without trace and was already giddy with her newfound 5 minutes of VIP status.
Okay, so one double macchiato.
Oh, Jared's on a double, I'll have a double.
Right. Okay. Charles?
I'm fine, thanks. Unwittingly cast in the role of gopher to the stars, Millie bustled off to a coffee shop. I made a note to give her a crash course in self-assertiveness in the face of here today, gone tomorrow celebrities.
Nice little run of that.
You know, she's actually deputy stage manager, so strictly speaking, it's not her job to do coffee runs.
Someone better tell Katrina, else she'll have her on the hop.
I had to admire Jared's easy deflection and was now wondering if he was going to play Hamlet with the hipster haircut and stupid boy beard.
So, how's it going, bruv?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, man, good. Bit sort of, whoa. Tough night.
Right.
Mate's got a new club.
Right.
Met a couple of girls. Students.
Yeah.
Finish.
What?
The girls.
Right.
From Finland.
Got it.
Twins. You can see where this is going.
I think I can.
So, what's happening?
Well, I had an Indian takeaway last night, though I've got to say the chicken jalfrezi wasn't up to their usual...
No. What's happening here?
Here?
Now.
I suppose we're going to do a read-through.
What? Like the whole book?
Text, yeah. Unless Ned's got other ideas.
I hope he gets a wriggle on. I got to get off lunchtime.
Lunchtime? Well, you better talk to Ned.
Yeah, cool. Oh, nice one, bruv.
Yeah.
Judging by the row I heard coming out of the office, Jared's request didn't play too well. So it came as a surprise when Ned announced that ASM and understudy Will Portman would be standing in for the afternoon.
Okay, that's it. Thanks very much, everyone, and a special thanks to Will for stepping in. Yeah.
Well done, Will.
Oh, thanks.
A bit unexpected this early on.
Yeah, well, Jared had a prior engagement.
I'm surprised Ned let him get away with it.
He didn't have much choice.
How do you mean?
Between us, when Ned said no, Jared went off and called Tony Copeland.
Ned's the director.
Yeah, but Tony's the money.
Yeah.
And Jared's personal manager. I haven't been in the business long, but I have learned that when Tony Copeland says jump, you just ask, how high?
Much more of this and you could find yourself playing the lead on opening night.
Wouldn't that be nice? Night, Charles.
Night, night.
Rehearsals moved on at a start-stop pace as Jared and Katrina played power games, flexing their muscles in a daily fame-off.
How come Jared turns up in a limo?
It's not a limo, it's a taxi.
But he gets a Merc and I get a hatchback.
Just depends what they send.
If it's so important, Katrina can have the Merc.
Yeah, like you don't care.
I don't care.
So what, it's just me?
You're the one banging on about it, love. Have the Merc. I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, no, I'll have the hatchback.
Right, that's settled.
But it was only settled temporarily till a creative difference ground everything to a halt.
And everyone leaves the stage except for Hamlet, alone with his thoughts. Hamlet?
What?
Oh, that this too solid flesh?
Yeah, no, I'll skip that bit for now.
What do you mean, skip it?
Yeah, because I can't do the long bits yet. My coach says I'm not ready.
Your coach?
My acting coach. I'm not doing the long bits.
Soliloquies?
Whatever. I'm not doing them until I've nailed it with my coach.
But that's what rehearsals are for.
Yeah, but my coach isn't here.
In here, I'm your coach.
But you're not.
Well, I am your director.
Sorry, mate. No can do. Give Tony a ring. He knows how it works.
I thought Ned was going to have a stroke, but even he couldn't have foreseen what was coming as they approached Ophelia's mad scene.
So full of artless jealousy is guilt, it spills itself in fearing to be spilt.
Where is the beauteous majesty of Denmark?
How now, Ophelia?
Actually, I've been thinking about this.
Wait, stop the watch. Yes, Katrina?
This song.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, it's just Ophelia's off a trolley, yeah.
Well, it's known as the mad scene, and she's certainly in a state of heightened anxiety.
So when she starts singing, it's all like bollocks, yeah?
Well, I wouldn't say...
But she's away with the fairies, right? Like she's in La La Land.
Well, when we explore the text more, there are themes and images...
Yeah, but the thing is, she doesn't know what she's on about, yeah?
Well, I suppose we could agree.
So, here's the thing, right? As it doesn't really matter what she's banging on about, why doesn't she sing one of my songs?
What?
I'm thinking something from the new album. Because, Tony wants this show to bring in a new audience, and I've got, like, 1.19 million followers on Twitter, so it makes sense, yeah.
Million followers on Twitter, so it makes sense, yeah.
Is she really going to crow by in her latest single?
Who knows? The way this production's shaping up, I reckon the ghost will say, adieu, Hamlet, mate, you getting me?
Well, at least when the critics dip their nibs in vitriol, we'll come up smelling of roses.
You think?
We're not stars, but who wants top billing on a show like this? Better to sneak under the wire.
The first gravedigger failed to exhume this production, but at least he could act.
Something like that. Still, I'm slightly wishing I'd walked away.
I couldn't afford to.
Snap. And I felt beholden to someone who'd put in a good word with Ned.
You've not worked with him before?
No, but his wife Kathy's an old friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she remembers you, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Sends her love. She also warned me about your easy charm.
There's nothing easy about my charm. It's taken years of hard work.
And there it is, shining out of the twinkly blue eyes I've heard so much about.
Teal.
Yeah. Kathy said you'd say that too.
You seem very close.
She's put up with a lot of my whining recently.
You don't seem like a whiner.
I'm not normally, but, relationship split, blah, blah, blah. Bit of a rough time. All very boring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not your fault, as far as I know.
No.
Joke.
Oh, right.
Sleeping on Kathy and Ned's sofa's been okay, but it's getting a bit awkward now. We're working together.
It's not ideal. Look, I'd have to clear it, but if you're after something a bit more permanent...
Do you know somewhere?
Let me have a word.
You can't imagine how grateful I'd be.
I was trying not to imagine how Geraldine's gratitude might manifest itself when I broached the subject of lodgers with Francis.
In what way is she not your type? I assume she's got a pulse.
Give me a little credit, Francis.
No one would give you credit with your rating.
Geraldine's looking for a place, you're looking for a lodger. I'm trying to do you both a favour.
And your position in this ménage à trois?
Good Samaritan to her and barely tolerated by you, so no change there.
Bring her over and we'll see how we get on.
Thanks.
But don't think you've got yourself a nice little three-way setup here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Tell us to come round for a cup of tea and we'll take it from there.
But tea had to be postponed due to the sparring between our stars and their endless demands right up to the technical rehearsal.
Oh, that is too solid flesh.
I watched from the wings while Jared mumbled through his first long bit.
Stand by Q16. Hi, Charles.
How's it going?
I think you can tell.
Millie,
Hang on. Q16, go. Yes, Will.
there's a lot of breakup on the headsets, so the crew are relying on cue lights if they're not hearing me.
Oh, brilliant. Can you go and find out who's not hearing me?
Sure. Excuse me, Charles?
Sorry.
OK, hold it, Jared. You really are going to have to pitch up. If I can't hear you at the back of the stalls, there's no way they'll hear you in the gods.
You give me a head, Mike?
No mics. Despite Katrina's best efforts, this is not a musical, and you're not playing the O2.
I know, but...
This is Hamlet Unplugged. The Prince of Denmark shares his inner thoughts old school.
Is Hamlet supposed to have a phone in his pocket?
No, he's not. Oh, here we go again.
What are you doing?
Calling Tony. See what he thinks.
Right, I'm coming through.
Tony, Jared, listen, mate.
Oh, mind the parcel, Charles.
Ow, my arm!
What are you doing, lurking behind
I'm
walls?
not lurking. I didn't expect you to...
No! What the hell was... Oh, my God!
He smashed right through the skull.
The skull in question was the fiberglass stage set, which now had a lighting bar protruding from its temporal bone.
Jared!
What's happened?
I'll get him.
All right, well, we should lift it.
No, Will, not until the medics get here.
Just get the weight of it. Help me, Charles.
Fortunately, the stage crew stepped in and lifted the set free. Dust and pigeon guano had snowed down from the grid, covering Jared's twisted body.
His phone's still on.
Will handed the mobile to Ned. It was time to switch to his other role as talent show judge and tell Tony Copeland that our Hamlet had just been eliminated from the show.
In episode 1 of A Decent Interval, Charles was played by Bill Nighy, Francis by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Geraldine was Amelia Bullmore, Millie, Rebecca Hamilton, Ned, Brian Prothero, Jared, Leo One, Katrina, Katie Redford, Sam, George Watkins, and Will, Keelan McCarthy. A Decent Interval was written by Jeremy Front, based on the novel by Simon Brett. The director was Sally Avens.
Breaking news. Harris finally gets part in Hamlet. Sod's Law. 5 minutes later, the actor playing the Dane is rushed to hospital due to a broken skull and Charles is back in limbo.
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I saw Captain
It wasn't Hamlet's actual skull, but part of a tricksy skull set which collapsed onto the actor. Waiting to find out if, how and when the show would go on, I was stuck, knocking around the house, trying not to annoy Francis.
Up scope, psst, down scope. German destroyer astern, Captain. Thank you first. Up scope. Prepare to dive. Battle stations. Dive, dive, dive.
Oh! Let me interrupt your up-scope, down-scope routine.
I thought you were out.
And now I'm in. Amazing how it works. Loving the captain's hat.
I used to wear it to gigs.
You were so counterculture, now you're more cut cheese counter.
Oi!
You can't do indignant in the nip.
I'm wearing a hat which, you've got to admit, is nautical but nice.
Like a soft pawn, Captain Birdseye.
If I was born 20 years earlier, I'd have been great in uniform.
Pity the baby boomer, too young to fight.
Not fight, but I was made for black and white. Me, Jack Hawkins, Trevor Howard, on the poop deck in well-cut duffel coats.
Vanity, vanity.
Can't you see me in a roll neck? A picturesque smudge of engine grease across my forehead.
I can see a little more than I'd like now the bubble bar's dispersing. And when I say little, I mean little.
No, the water's cold. Chuck us a towel. Whoa.
If I get a lodger, you'll have to learn to use the bathroom lock.
Lodgers. Yeah. Are you okay if Geraldine comes for tea on Sunday?
If Hamlet ever got off the starting blocks, Geraldine was playing Gertrude. Only Gertrude needed a place to stay.
To be honest, one actor under my roof's bad enough.
There's a law against thespian discrimination.
Yeah? When you find it, sue me.
I'm an actor. I can't afford to sue.
Exactly. And if the show closes, I don't want 2 unemployed actors moping around.
I never mope. And who says it's going to close?
Hamlet's in A&E.
Tony Copeland will have plan B. He's the canniest producer in town. And don't worry about Geraldine. She's one of those polymath actors who also writes and directs. She's always got projects on the go.
I wish you did.
The company had been called in for 10, and I was in my dressing room by 9:45 when Millie, our DSM, gave the call.
All cast to the green room.
Between ourselves, I've just had to see what you can get me with my agent.
Your agent answers your calls.
Well, that's why she takes 10%.
Mine takes 15 and still doesn't pick up. Do you really think this show's going tits up?
Jared's in hospital and Katrina's more concerned with her music career than playing Ophelia. You do the maths.
Yeah. When he wasn't wearing his producer's hat, Tony Copeland wore his nasty judge hat on Fame's The Game. His company made the show, and he'd cast 2 of his singing stars, Jared and Katrina, as Hamlet and Ophelia. Now Jared was off the scene, all the profile rested on Katrina's spray-tanned shoulders.
You would not believe my journey.
Every morning late, every morning a new excuse.
Driver overslept. Had fired him earlier, sending all his money back to his man in Belarus. Bless. Where is Belarus?
Tony's unconventional casting was supposed to bring in a new audience. It would also shift more units of mediocre music.
Oh my days, did you see the state of Jared's hair after the accident? All that blood. I nearly heaved.
I don't think he felt too hot.
But I've got like a thing.
A thing?
Yeah, like a real thing about blood.
Hemophobic?
Excuse me, I was nommed for Best Icon at the Attitude Awards.
No, hemophobic.
When I saw all that blood, I swear to God, I thought I was going to choke. What are we waiting for?
News.
Oh, apparently Jared's in major pain, but loving the drugs. Lol.
Millie had been in the green room as long as the rest of us, so I wasn't sure how she knew so much about Jared's state of health.
Jared said he loved the ambulance and the paramedic dudes are sick. Big up my NHS bros. Smiley face, hashtag, Jared's gonna live.
I looked round the green room and it dawned on me that everyone else was staring at screens. Sad face, frowny face, hashtag Charles Paris feels his age.
Right, everyone. Sorry about the delay. Crisis call with Tony Copeland on his way back from St. Lucia.
At some point in rehearsals, all directors hit the wall. And with 2 non-actors in lead roles, one now in hospital, Ned had hit it more times than a wrecking ball.
Right, you'll have seen from his tweets, Jared's putting on a brave face, which is good news. Bad news is he's broken a leg and fractured a couple of ribs, so there's no way he's coming back.
What are we going to do?
Well, that's what we've been discussing.
Because apart from Ophelia, Hamlet's almost like the lead. I don't know if anyone else has read the old script, but I ran a name check on my tablet, and Hamlet's in loads of scenes.
Yeah, I'd noticed that too.
Tell me she's joking.
Kill me now.
So, like, what are we going to do?
Well, Tony and I have agreed we've got to push on with Will stepping into the role.
As the sole star, there was nothing for Katrina to complain about. And Will Portman, our ASM/understudy, was beaming like the Cheshire Cat. Before rehearsals cracked on, I nipped out to Emphysema Alley.
Hello, Will. Joining me for a lungful of London's finest particulates.
If you can give me a light.
Yeah. Congratulations on the gig.
I can't quite believe it.
Well, you've run the part more than Jared.
I suppose.
Hamlet 1 wouldn't tackle a soliloquy without his acting coach, and kept leaving early to do shoots for his album, so Rehearsals had been a stop-start affair.
You ever played it?
Hamlet, years ago.
Any advice?
Try not to be directed by an old Etonian Trotskyite with personal anger issues.
Ned?
No, Ned's a pussycat. Just do what you've been doing. You'll be fine.
Better be. My old man's flying in from LA for the first night.
While the crew reset, I retired to my dressing room for a few minutes' contemplation.
Hi, Morris.
Why aren't you at work?
I am at work.
Then why are you talking to me?
Because you rang.
You shouldn't answer your phone during rehearsal.
I'm not rehearsing.
Oh, you've been fired already?
No, if I was rehearsing, I'd have let it go to voicemail.
Got an answer for everything, haven't we?
Is there a reason for this Kafka-esque phone call?
Jared Roon's trending, and I wanted to ensure you weren't the reason he's in hospital.
Not all accidents are my fault.
Statistically speaking, more happen when you're around, and as I'm on the receiving end, I like to be prepared for the inevitable fallout. How's it working out with Katrina Celsey?
She's Ophelia like I'm Blanche Dubois.
Don't sell yourself short, Blanche.
Why, thank you, honey.
Is she at all tricky?
Blanche?
Katrina.
Put it this way, she believes in her own publicity. Why?
Just showing an interest.
How unlike you.
Diss me at your peril, Paris. Right, I'll let you get back to your whiskey.
How do you do that? There's something of the night about my agent.
Act 1, beginners to the stage, please. Act 1, beginners to the stage.
Actors usually keep a little something in the tank during rehearsals, but Will's first entrance was full throttle, super unleaded, which made us all raise our games.
Thank you so much, everyone. We'll call that a wrap for today. Notes first thing tomorrow. Millie, can we run through the Act 2 process?
Well done, Will.
Cheers.
Hell of a pause for a tech.
Well, you know, we open soon. May as well lay out my stall.
You did that all right. As your stage mum, go home and get some sleep.
Yes, Mum. Night.
I don't know about you, but I need a drink.
Will's walking around like a dog with two tails. It's like 42nd Street meets A Star is Born. Variety headline. Understudy takes Broadway by storm.
The kid goes out there and nobody from Little Rock and comes back a star. Providing he doesn't fall on his arse in the process.
Oh, is that a whiff of Schadenfreude in the air?
Probably these surf and turf crisps. Do you want one?
Is there no end to your sophistication?
Well, there's no beginning. Help yourself. I do envy you.
Me?
You act, you write, you direct. You've actually got a measure of control over your life.
Oh, I like to keep myself busy.
Well, me too, but I still end up waiting for the phone to ring.
We're all at the mercy of fate, like Will getting his big break.
That kind of break's unheard of in my career.
Oh, I've seen it before. I wrote and was in a two-hander when my co-star suffered a complete meltdown and the understudy took over for the whole run.
Was there a fairy tale ending?
Less Disney, more Brothers Grimm. After the run, he went into analysis and retrained as a psychotherapist.
Well, that's what bothers me about Will.
You think he'll become a psychotherapist?
No, I'm worried he's riding for a fall. Let's hope his old man's got fully comprehensive travel insurance.
What's his dad got to do with it?
He's flying in from the States.
Well, we all learn the hard way. Another drink? You're ahead of me.
I tend to be.
Oh, I don't suppose you had a chance to talk to your wife.
Frances, yes, sorry. If you're free Sunday, she'd love you to come over for a chat.
Make sure I'm house trained.
No, well...
Hey, I'd be the same if it was my turn.
Hi, honey. Papa's home. Back from a hard day's hewing at the coalface of culture. Why are you tidying my room?
I couldn't find the vacuum, then remembered you said you were going to spring clean.
I said that.
You did.
Had I by any chance been drinking?
Almost certainly.
Right.
In fact, certainly.
Right.
And copiously.
Even so, I'd never expect you to tidy my room.
Nor would I, normally. But when I opened the door, something moved.
Moved?
Scuttled.
That'll be the poltergeist.
No self-respecting poltergeist would put up with your mess. My money's on vermin.
No, something must have fallen over. Wow!
I always thought that rug was dusty pink.
No, just pink with dust.
Quentin Crisp says that after the first 4 years, the dirt doesn't get any worse.
Well, he's clearly never met you. I know nature abhors a vacuum, but you don't have to.
If this is because Geraldine's coming over, she's not even going to see my room.
You're telling me. You know my rules about shenanigans.
There are rules of shenanigans.
Under my roof there are. First rule of shenanigans, no shenanigans. Second rule of shenanigans.
Ditto.
You got it.
Does that include shenanigans between you and me?
In your dreams.
That's the one place you can't censor my shenanigans.
And this is called an old-fashioned look.
Received and understood. Dinner's sorted, by the way. Just give me 10 minutes for a shower.
And we need to talk about Geraldine.
There was something in her tone I didn't like, especially as I was warming to the idea of house sharing with two formidable women. Blame an all-male schooling.
Ta-da! Shepherd's pie from a posh ready meal shop.
What makes it posh?
The shop sign's painted middle-class grey and there's a sticker on the box printed with the chef's signature.
So, Iceland for the Bowden generation.
That's it. Tuck in and I'll pour the wine.
I've been doing a background check on Geraldine.
Ooh. When did you join MI5?
It's not unreasonable to find out about a potential lodger.
And has the defendant been running a terrorist training camp in Regent's Park?
No. But she has been done for assault.
No way.
Way. Unless there's another Geraldine Rommel in equity. She attacked a journalist outside his flat and was lucky to get off with a fine.
That's bizarre.
She hasn't exhibited a violent personality during rehearsals.
No, and she's had reason with Jared and Katrina prima donnaing around the place.
Well, it's all out there on the web.
Well, I can only speak as I find. And I find the idea of a violent Geraldine hard to imagine.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt.
Rehearsals rolled on with Will desperate to prove that he had the right stuff to play Hamlet in the West End. Then one morning, Ned gathered us all together for a team pep talk.
Okay, you all know our producer, Tony Copeland.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, it goes without saying, it's been tricky since Jared's accident. So, Tony's popped in to allay any rumours. Tony.
Cheers, Ned. First, a massive thanks for all your hard work during this difficult time.
Hear, hear.
I saw Jared yesterday, who sends his love, which brings me to young Will here.
Will!
Yeah. Shout out for Will. I don't know where we would have been without you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
So, OK, the clock's ticking and we've got to get our ducks in a row. I've been busting my ass 24/7 to get this show on the road. So, without further delay...
Just like Fame's The Game, Tony ramped up the drama with the pause of jeopardy. All we needed was a pulsing heartbeat.
Please welcome to the stage Sam Newton-Reid, our new Hamlet.
Everyone began to clap. Everyone, that is, except Will, who'd just been eliminated from the biggest break of his life.
Well, I didn't see that coming. Am I missing something? Like, who's Sam Newton-Reid?
Millie's boyfriend.
We're casting boyfriends now, are we?
He's a person in his own right and a damn good actor.
I'm more out of touch than I thought.
I saw him and Millie in a fringe Hamlet.
Looks like Will's going to puke. I think Gertrude had better console her ex-son.
While everyone else gathered around our new Hamlet, I slipped outside and hit speed dial.
4, 5, 6. You're quicker than I expected.
How the hell did you get a complete newcomer one of the biggest gigs in town?
Ah, Sam's the man of the moment. He's the dude. A bright young talent whose time has come. In my not-so-humble opinion, I'd say we're talking about the new Ken Branagh.
Was I ever the new someone or other?
Of course. Charlie Drake.
I should be so lucky.
I love it when a plan comes together.
What plan?
My new boy in the title role, and my old boy to look after him.
I'm not a child, mind.
Just keep an eye out.
I've got enough on my plate without chaperoning your latest find.
Oh, come on, Charles. Extend a paternal hand of brotherly friendship.
That sounds incestuous.
Incest, schmincest. So long as we keep it in the family. And we are one big, happy family.
Is that what we are?
Of course. You and Sam are part of the Morris Skellen stable. He's a colt and you're a...
Stallion?
Gelding.
I'll geld you.
Yes, this is going to work out very nicely. Whoop, whoop. Go, Team Morris.
You'd make a lousy cheerleader.
You haven't seen me twirling a baton in my rah-rah skirt.
I don't want that image in my head. And you still haven't told me how you managed to get an unknown actor the lead role.
I'm a brilliant agent.
And?
He's played the part before.
And?
Ned English is his godfather.
Typical.
I'd love to chat all day, but I'm giving a BAFTA masterclass. Ciao!
The rest of the day was spent walking through the play with Sam in place of Will, who returned to his duties as assistant stage manager.
I'm decent.
New schedule for you.
Thanks, Millie.
You won't be surprised to see everything's been pushed on, so we won't be opening next Wednesday.
I'd be more surprised if we were.
Ned's put out a press release, but there's so much social media about Jared's accident.
With respect to poor Jared, you can't buy that sort of publicity.
Quite.
And what a break for Sam.
He's so excited. We both are.
She was loyal to her boyfriend, but her eyes gave away a flicker of jealousy. And why not? In that room above a pub, her Ophelia was as powerful as his Hamlet. But Sam was now moving into the Premier League.
If Katrina demands more time off, you might find yourself going on in her place.
Do you think?
She's a turn, not an actress. She's never done 6 nights a week plus matinees. I'd be amazed if she doesn't start dropping shows.
Maybe. But I wouldn't want to be in Will's shoes. 1 minute he's playing Hamlet, and next minute he's back checking props.
How's he taking it?
He's putting on a brave face, but he can barely look Sam in the eye, or Ned for that matter.
Maybe it would do him good if his dad still came over from the States and gave him a bit of paternal comfort.
From what he said, I'm not sure it's that sort of relationship.
After all the excitement, I felt in need of a little downtime before heading home.
2 double scotches, a pint of bitter, and 2 bags of spicy nuts. Trey?
No, I've got this. Nuts in the pocket. Drink 1 scotch now. Ta-da, hands-free.
Respect.
I've been doing it a long time. Any chance you could crank the music down?
Oh, sorry, landlord's policy. Seniors usually go upstairs.
Seniors? Cheeky winks.
Upstairs was certainly an improvement, and I secured a secluded snug banquette upholstered in curiously sticky velveteen. Hunkering down with the Guardian cryptic, I was soon distracted by a tense conversation on the other side of the faux Victorian panel.
You took the job, you got paid, end of.
Yeah, but...
And you got extra for keeping traps shut.
But I'm wondering if I was paid enough...
Don't get greedy, Baz.
The pit bull was unknown to me, but I recognised the voice of Baz, a Metallica-obsessed stagehand with enough steel piercing his face to build a ship, then sink it.
You knew the terms and we agreed the deal.
I didn't think he was going to end up in hospital.
I couldn't see over the varnished partition, but the he in question sounded suspiciously like Jared.
What if he'd been killed?
It wasn't.
He might have been. It's all over Facebook and Twitter and the news.
None of that's your business.
But it is yours.
I hope you're not saying what I think you're saying.
I just think...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking. Now listen up. And listen good.
He talked like Morris if Morris had been a hitman for the mob. Having said that, nothing would surprise me about my agent.
Before you open your mouth again, choose your words very carefully. Because if anything you say sounds like you're even considering blackmailing me or my employer...
He left the sentence hanging like an empty noose.
Are you threatening me?
There's a dangerous places. You, of all people, know that it's not unusual for accidents to happen. You know a bit, Petey. Yeah, buy yourself and have a drink. Be good.
Metalhead Baz stood shakily at the bar, a metaphorical chill whistling through the steel tunnels in his earlobes. I couldn't prove he'd caused Jared's accident. On the other hand, the safe installation of the skull set was his responsibility.
2 aggressive blokes in a bar doesn't add up to attempted murder.
Maybe not murder.
Maybe not anything.
Jared wasn't killed, but it sounded to me like someone wanted him off the scene.
They said as much, did they?
Not exactly.
But they mentioned Jared's name.
Not his actual name.
So they could have been talking about something completely different.
He said, you got paid extra to keep your mouth shut.
In a Soho pub, that could have any number of meanings.
He also said theatres are dangerous places.
They are when you're in them.
You sound like Morris.
I know you love a conspiracy, but I wouldn't rush out to buy your Sarah Lund sweater just yet. She's here.
Sarah Lund?
Geraldine.
I'll go.
No, Charles, wait.
She's standing outside.
Don't mention the assault charge.
Really? Damn, that was going to be my opener.
It's bound to come up in conversation.
Is it?
One way or another, it is.
I don't see why.
The woman's been arrested for assault.
We're all entitled to make mistakes.
Don't I know it?
I'm letting her in.
OK, but leave the talking to me.
Oh, boy, I can't wait for this. Hi.
I was about to phone you. I thought I got the wrong Sunday.
No, we were just fighting.
Not fighting?
Not fighting, arguing.
Discussing.
Discussing who was going to open the door.
Right.
And I won on points.
Well, here I am.
And here you are.
And here I am. Francis.
Geraldine.
Don't leave us standing outside, Charles.
Oh.
Come in. Thank you. Love that jacket.
Questioning whether this had been such a great idea, I detoured to the kitchen to boil a kettle. And on my way back with the tea, I was pleasantly surprised to hear laughter.
Sounds like I missed a good one. Shall I be mother, as they used to say in drawing room comedies?
It doesn't work with mugs of builder's tea.
And biscuits. I even pushed the boat out and bought the overpriced thick ones in boxes. If I get the wrong ones, Francis roughs me up.
You naughty idiot. What an idiot. Help yourself.
Actually, before I do, there's something I think I ought to put out there. A couple of years ago, I got into a spot of trouble and, well, I ended up on an assault charge.
Did you?
Really? I thought it better to tell you now rather than you stumbling over it on the web.
Wouldn't occur to me to look.
You don't strike me. I mean, not strike me.
Charles.
It's all right.
I mean, what I mean is...
I don't look like a hard nut.
Yes, no.
I'm not, but none of us know how we'll react when we're pushed to the limit.
What pushed you?
A critic.
Bad review.
Actually, it was a good one. I'd adapted a book, but the so-called critic reviewed it as if I just typed up the dialogue. A year of hard work, and I'm like, thanks a lot. So when he was there in front of me in the street, I just lost it.
Good for you.
No, not good.
A critic, Francis.
That's not an excuse for violence.
You're right, and I really took him down.
God, I'd have paid to see that.
No, Charles.
I shouldn't have let him get to me.
What was the play?
It was based on Erica Young's Fear of Flying. You know, woman trapped in hopeless marriage.
Come and have a look at the room.
And that was that. Done deal. Opening night thundered towards us like a runaway train. Sam was bedding in so well that I allowed myself to think that we might just have a show on our hands. I'll never learn.
Tomorrow in 24 hours.
Morning.
Just in time for the cabaret.
What is it this time?
Katrina's got to get off early.
But tomorrow's the dress rehearsal.
What's going on?
Katrina's got to leave early.
Tomorrow's the dress rehearsal.
Hi, gang. Oh, what have I missed? Katrina wants time off.
Tomorrow's the dress rehearsal.
We know.
What part of no do you not understand?
What part of good publicity don't you understand?
This I must hear.
Look, there's no point publicising a show that's under rehearsed.
If it's under rehearsed, that's your fault. I've done my bit.
Your bit?
I know my lines and my moves. If the others don't, they can rehearse while I'm drumming up an audience on the Graham Norton show.
Look, that's not how theatre works.
Without telly, there is no theatre.
But what are you talking about?
Well, people only go to see actors off the telly.
She had a point.
And while we're on that, now Jared's gone, I'm the only name in this show, so by rights ought to have the star dressing room.
Sam's in there.
Exactly. Who do you think's going to bring him in? A kid out of drama school?
Would you listen to yourself? We've got a play to rehearse, and in case you've forgotten, you're under contract at Tony Copeland Productions.
Well, why don't you phone Tony and ask him if he wants me to say no to the sort of publicity you can't buy? Here, take me phone. He's on speed dial.
Ned knew Tony would go for publicity every time. Once again, Katrina got her own way. Dress rehearsal arrived, and to everyone's surprise, Katrina not only arrived early, she also put in her best performance so far.
One double scotch.
Cheers.
Yesterday, I'd have put odds on us closing before we opened, but I've changed my mind.
A good dress augurs ill.
Superstitious, Charles?
No, providing I wear my first night pants.
An image I could live without.
So when are you moving into Castle Francis?
Sunday suited us both, and we'll have got through the first few shows.
It's me. Oh, it's from Millie.
Me too. 9 a.m. call for notes.
Ditto. One for the road.
Morning, people. Now, Ned didn't tell you, but I watched last night's dress. And... well done. We're in business. Publicity, as you know, I pulled a few strings, got Katrina on Graham Norton the other night, which was great, and ticket sales shot up.
Katrina beamed at Ned, who stared resolutely down at his trainers.
However, from now on, nothing goes out there without my clearance. Understood? Interviews, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, especially Twitter.
Tony swiped his phone, then read aloud.
Hamlet rehearsals, OMG. Does anybody get this stuff? Bored face, frowny face, hashtag Shakespeare's a yawn. Do you understand how the internet works, Katrina?
It was just a laugh to me followers.
Course. Well, one more laugh, and you'll discover that no one in this business is indispensable. Got it? Right, gang, break a leg. First night after show in the Circle Bar.
We sloped off, each to our own displacement activity, anything to detract from first night nerves. 9 hours later, the curtain went up.
Who is to be buried in? One that was a woman, sir, but rest her soul, she's dead.
Thou dost lie in't, to be in't and say it is thine. 'Tis for the dead, not for the quick. Therefore thou liest.
3 hours later, including an interval, the curtain came down. After 6 curtain calls, I ran straight up to the number 1 dressing room, hoping to be the first to congratulate Sam.
Is there a star in the house?
The door was ajar, so I eased it open.
Knock, knock. Are you decent?
Oh, my God.
Blood was on every surface, and reeling back, a dozen quotes from Macbeth flashed through my mind.
Sam!
Who would have thought the young man to have so much blood in him? And then I realised it wasn't Sam at all, but someone else, lying sprawled and lifeless on his dressing room floor.
In episode 2 of A Decent Interval, Charles was played by Bill Nighy, Francis by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Geraldine was Amelia Bullmore, Millie Rebecca Hamilton, Ned Brian Prothero, Katrina Katie Redford, Sam George Watkins, Will Keelan McCarthy, Tony Ewan Bailey, and Doug Richard Pepple. A Decent Interval was written by Jeremy Front, based on the novel by Simon Brett. The director was Sally Akins.
This video was uploaded to the channel Thinking Out Louder. Please like, comment and subscribe to the Thinking Out Louder channel. Thank you.
But why, Mr. Paris?
Why did I come to Sam's dressing room, or why was Katrina there in the first place?
Let's start again from the beginning.
Oh, I've tried to explain it.
I know, but I'm not a theatre person. The closest I come to actors is Corrie.
I was in that. Albert Tatlock's hipster nephew. I chatted up Bet Lynch in the Rovers and helped Ina Sharples move in when she got a job back at the community centre.
Before my time.
And before the residents of Weatherfield went spray tan orange.
For 25 minutes, I'd been hindering the police with their inquiries about how I discovered Katrina Selsey's body. But everything I told D.I. Hadlow was met with baffled confusion.
So, you went to congratulate Mr. Newton-Reed in what you thought was his dressing room.
It was his dressing room.
But Katrina Selsey was in there.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. The door was ajar, so I peeped in, and that's when I saw the body. Actually, the first thing I saw was a hell of a lot of blood, and then as my brain made sense of the scene, I realised it wasn't Sam at all.
But if it was Mr. Newton-Reed's dressing room, why was Miss Selsey's stuff in there?
I don't know. I mean, she had been angling to swap with him.
Angling?
Well, nice big room, decent sofa, posh bathroom fittings. The number 1 dressing room goes with star billing.
I'm no expert, but isn't Hamlet the star of Hamlet?
Well, it does what it says on the folio.
Well, then why did Miss Selsey think she should have the number 1 dressing room?
You may well ask.
I did.
Not to speak ill of the dead, but Katrina very much believed her own publicity.
Bit of an ego.
I feel awful, but she was less of an actor, more a star turn.
Like my chief super, fast-track graduate, only happy when he's doing a press conference. But has he ever nicked a pickpocket down the dilly? It really gets on my... Sorry, long week.
You and me both.
Carry on, Mr. Paris.
Our original Hamlet was injured in rehearsals.
That's Jared Roon.
Yeah. Sam Newton-Reed was a last-minute sub. There was a big piece in the stage.
Not required reading in the Met.
Anyway, Sam got the gig, but Katrina had the profile, and that's why she felt entitled to the star dressing room.
I see. Did you like her?
Like her?
Or put it another way, was Miss Selsey popular with the rest of the cast?
She didn't go out of her way to make friends.
Enemies?
That's putting it a bit strong.
How would you put it?
A year ago, she was on the checkout at Lidl. A talent show makes her a household name, then she lands a major part in the West End. Katrina Selsi had been given the keys to the toy shop, and she was stuffing her face.
She wouldn't stuff her face from a toy shop.
No.
A sweet shop.
Yeah.
Or cake shop.
Right.
Or a...
Oh. It's my agent. I'll call him back.
We're done for now.
Oh, thanks. How did Katrina actually die?
That's for the pathologist report. But she seems to have hit the back of her head on the corner of the marble sink unit.
Nasty.
Dangers of posh bathroom fittings.
Can I ask one more question?
Go ahead.
Do you think there's any connection between Jared's injury and Katrina's death?
Why? Do you?
Well, I'm just an actor.
You better call your agent back.
At last.
I've been a bit busy talking to the police.
Please tell me Katrina's death was nothing to do with you. Only you do have an unerring habit of stalking the Grim Reaper, which I suppose is better than the Grim Reaper stalking you.
Silly of me to expect a shred of empathy.
You're right. I'm sorry. It must have been horrible.
It was.
Poor girl.
Say that again.
And so young. Oh, shocking. So, who's taking over?
One more upgrade and you could pass for a human.
The show must go on.
He said, client list on tablet, scrolling through actresses, playing range 18 to 30.
A Boy Scout is always prepared.
You were never a Boy Scout.
I didn't fancy all that camping.
How times change.
So, what's the word on Shaftesbury Avenue?
According to Sam, you're the agent's agent. You tell me what's happening.
Oh, I can't imagine Tony Copeland pulling the plug after one night.
I guess the understudy will go on for the time being.
Millie.
Don't tell me she's on your books as well as Sam.
No, well, not yet. Is she as good as Sam says, or is he being the loyal boyfriend?
Actually, when I saw them together on the Fringe, I thought she was terrific.
Really?
Sign her. You could have the next Burton and Taylor on your books.
Kerr, as they say, ching. I'd better see this girl. Get me a comp for the next show, will you?
Surely the agent's agent can afford to pay for his own ticket.
Tony Copeland owes me. If it wasn't for the agent's agent, they wouldn't have Sam in the lead.
Not to mention me.
You're my lost leader. I hire you out at a discount.
Sod, as they say, off, and get your own bloody tickets while you're at it.
If you won't ask for comps, put me down for a couple of house seats.
Sam's your new golden boy, ask him.
They'd be far too busy rehearsing with Millie. I want to see them both on top of their game.
You really are something else, Morris.
I know. And the agent's agent. Ciao.
As neither the ghost nor the gravedigger have scenes with Ophelia, I had plenty of time to watch Millie rehearse.
Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
For the first time, there was a buzz on stage. And unlike Katrina, Millie didn't try to persuade our director to replace Ophelia's Mad Scene song with her new single.
Have better commerce than with honesty.
There was no concealing her joy at stepping out from the wings. But was there a hint of triumphalism in Millie's final bow? The weekend arrived not before time, and Sunday was moving-in day for our new lodger and my colleague, Geraldine.
Francis? Out here. I don't want to intrude, but I took the liberty of chilling some fizz as a thank you for taking me in.
That's the kind of liberty I like, and I'm hardly taking you in.
Oh, I couldn't have slept on my friend's sofa much longer.
Terrible for the back.
Not to mention the strain of going home with the director every night.
Someone call.
A popping cork's like catnip to you.
I brought another glass.
He keeps one in his pocket on the off chance.
I can go down the Drummer Monkey if this is girls only.
Don't know about Geraldine, but I know girl.
Oh, that ship has sailed for me too. What do you reckon, Francis? Make it a threesome?
Well, I was only after a drink.
I knew as I said it.
I do apologise. He was raised on a diet of carry-ons.
Let's start again. To my new landlady.
And my old one.
Steady. Geraldine was saying it's been a strain staying with Ned.
Ned English was best known as one of the judges on Fame's The Game, but he'd made his reputation in theatre, and our Hamlet had been cooked up between him and producer impresario Tony Copeland.
Don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful to him and Kathy for putting me out.
But he can't leave work in the rehearsal room?
Well, that wasn't the problem. Keep this to yourself, but things aren't great between them.
Oh?
The marriage is on the skids, and surprise, surprise, Ned's having an affair with a young actress.
No cliché left unturned.
Kathy's in pieces.
But she was lovely.
Oh, I forgot you knew her.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
Well, a bit. We did a show together years ago.
Well, every night we've been drinking Pinot Grigio while she cries on my shoulder.
She doesn't deserve that. Ned's an idiot.
A dark look from Francis said I'd be a shoo-in when they create a Nobel Prize for hypocrisy.
Not only do I need a solid night's sleep, I'm becoming Pinot Grigio intolerant.
Well, just as well. I was going to open a Merlot to go with one of my fusion specials. How about Pan-Asian?
Or put it straight down the pan and cut out the middleman.
Oi!
If you're prepared to let me loose in your kitchen, I do a mean spaghetti puttanesca.
Don't feel obliged.
Cooking's my way of relaxing.
Relax away.
Oh, well, I'll make a start.
She acts, she writes, she cooks. Where has she been all my life?
Said you'd get along.
Get along, I could marry her.
You've got to give me the recipe for this.
If I give it to you, I have to kill you.
Give it to him.
At least I'll die happy.
I can live on this.
You look like you live on pasta.
Boxer size. I'm a complete addict. You should come along.
Me?
Yeah, you get fit, offload aggression, and you can eat as much pasta as you like.
Maybe I will.
You take up boxing?
Boxer size.
Oh. After a slow-mo fantasy of them sweating it out like Raging Bull, I sensed Francis reading my mind, so shifted gear.
Spaghetti puttanesca.
It means whore spaghetti. Not sure why.
I suppose sex workers' spaghetti doesn't have quite the same ring.
Should I open another bottle?
Not for me.
What?
On planet Paris, that's like saying no more air for me.
I don't want a hangover tomorrow, not while we're breaking in a new Ophelia.
Well, I'm much more relaxed now Millie's playing the part.
Yeah, never mind the dead actress.
Obviously, I'd rather Katrina was still alive.
I thought D.I. Hadlow kept giving me a funny look.
I frequently give you a funny look.
She couldn't get her head around why Katrina was in Sam's dressing room.
Well, she'd had her eye on it from day one, so she bribed Cornelius and the fourth player to move her stuff in during the show.
I suppose they are on equity minimum.
I'm surprised you didn't undercut them.
Here's a poser for you. How do you hit the back of your head on a basin? The room's carpeted, so she couldn't have slipped backwards.
I hadn't thought of that.
From the amount of blood I saw, she'd have gone back pretty damn hard.
Is this the bit where Inspector Paris suspects foul play?
Oh, don't get him started.
Katrina hadn't made herself many friends in the company. I just can't help wondering if she'd made any enemies.
Stand clear of the doors, please. This train is ready to depart.
Hold it!
I jammed a shoe in the door, allowing a kid to jump aboard.
Cheers, Charles.
Will! I didn't recognise you with the hood. Will Portman was our assistant stage manager and Hamlet's understudy.
You going into work?
Yorick's skull took a fall last night, so I've got to wield the super glue.
Running repairs are part of an ASM's duties, but I felt sorry for the boy. When Jared was injured, Will stepped into the limelight. But his break of a lifetime was short-lived when Tony Copeland brought in wunderkind Sam Newton-Reed.
Do you live up this way?
I'm staying with my mum at the moment.
I thought your parents were in the States.
Just my old man.
Ah. Wasn't he coming to see you?
Still is.
That's good.
It'd have been better if I was playing Hamlet.
I know it doesn't help, but I was really cut up for you. We all were.
Everyone's been dead nice about it, but, well, you've got to get over these things. You know, put it behind you, move on.
I don't know if I'd have been so philosophical when I was your age.
No point in living in what-ifs. Just got to get on with what is and just look for the next break.
At Leicester Square, Will scurried off while I picked up a half of Bell's and a falafel wrap from Gabby's, covering all the major food groups. Well, all my major food groups.
Mr. Paris.
Hello there.
Do you always come in this early?
Perks of a West End show. Somewhere to put your feet up and do the Guardian cryptic.
Oh, I thought it'd be fame and fortune.
Oh, you really don't know much about theatre. Do you mind if I ask you something about Katrina Selsey?
You can ask.
You said she hit the back of her head on the sink unit.
Yeah, that's right.
Wouldn't that be quite difficult?
You're right, it would. It seems she went to retouch her makeup at the end of the show, but someone had tampered with her.
Tampered?
Forensics said her mascara contained undiluted bleach.
That's horrible.
It is rather.
Hang on. A visual memory flashed back to me from the night I found her body.
You're right, Mr. Paris.
I'm having a moment. Sherlock has his mind palace. I have my mind bedsit. In need of renovation, suitable for non-smoking loner, good sense of humour, absolutely essential.
Katrina's eye.
What about it?
It was bloodshot, sore-looking, like when someone has a violent allergic reaction.
She must have jumped back so violently, she cracked her head on the basin. I've just been taking another look at the room.
Does that mean you're investigating a murder?
You said Katrina didn't make too many friends. Did anyone dislike her enough to want to hurt her?
Well, that's a whole lot of dislike.
Let me know if you have another one of your moments.
After a quiet hour in my dressing room tussling with a particularly mean 8 across, I sloped into a corner of Soho Crossrail that Boris hadn't yet demolished. Pint of best.
Which one? This week's microbrewery craft ale week, so your sport for choice.
What craft ale would you recommend that approximates a pint of best?
Well, it's very much a matter of personal taste.
My personal taste is for brown beer.
To complement food?
Not to insult it.
Try the Water Street Gold, it's brewed right round the corner in a disused gents.
A pint of that, and I don't suppose you do anything approximating a ploughman's.
Oh, we do a Berwick Street Market Traders platter. Soho sourdough, wild boar cheek sous vide, artisan cheese and vine-ripened tomatoes.
How about just some chips?
From our Tapper-style small plates, we do a nest of heritage potato frite with saffron hollandaise and lemon air.
I'll have a plate of those.
Sure, except they serve on a breeze block, not a plate.
I should have guessed.
Chef's whimsical response to the Crossrail building work.
Yeah, great. Just make sure there's a dollop of ironic brown sauce on the side. Pint in one hand, breeze block in the other, I slalomed past tables of salad-nibbling size zeros and bearded Hoxton hipsters till I spotted a familiar face in the throng.
Millie!
Is there anywhere to sit in this place?
There. Quick, grab the table before the trendies turn it into an annex of Shoreditch. Can I get you something stronger?
Oh, no, I'm supposed to be meeting Sam, but he's running late.
Ah, heritage frite.
Oh, thanks.
So, how's it going?
You know, can't complain.
I'll say. You're playing Ophelia in the West End.
Till Ned and Tony find a starry name, then I'll be back ASMing.
You don't want to think like that.
I'm just being realistic.
Take my advice, enjoy the moment.
I'll try.
I'd long since realised that I was practically invisible to 20-something actresses, but this was the 4th time Millie had checked her phone, then peered towards the door.
Is he very late?
Oh, sorry, Charles. He had a casting at Pinewood and asked me to meet him here afterwards.
Pinewood? Movie?
All top secret. He's lined up for a lead.
This really is Sam's year.
He had to sign a non-disclosure agreement before his agent was even allowed to forward the script.
I made a mental note to pump Morris for information about this movie, see if I could pick up any leftover crumbs from Sam's table.
Hamlet in the West End. Next stop, Hollywood.
Well, you've got to grab the breaks when they come. And actors fly back and forwards all the time.
Not great for relationships, though.
In the wise words of Sam Cooke, love will find a way.
I thought that was Lion King too.
Same title, different song. I suddenly feel very old.
I'll Google it.
No, the point is, nothing's insurmountable if you're determined to make it work.
Hard for 2 actors, though. I've already been warned that 1 actor in a marriage is bad enough.
Who told you that?
Silly question. Francis had been Millie's English teacher and drama mentor.
Oh, Sam, over here.
Hi, hon.
I'll take my fries elsewhere.
Don't be silly. What can I get you?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Me too.
Just me and Doug, then.
Sam stepped out of the way, and my field of vision was filled by a slab of manhood in jeans and a leather jacket.
Millie, Charles, Doug Hayes, Tony Copeland's personal assistant.
Personal driver and general dog's body more like. I'll tell you, parking around here is getting worse by the day.
The 60-a-day voice sent a shiver through me. It was the same voice I'd heard putting the frighteners on one of our stagehands shortly after Jared Roon's accident.
Doug drove me back from Pinewood.
Gotta look after our new star.
I'll get the drinks. You grab a couple of chairs.
In youth when I did love, me thought it was very sweet.
I got through the show on autopilot, my mind rerunning The Night in the White Horse when I overheard Doug Hayes menacing Baz, one of our crew. It was just after Jared's near-fatal accident, and the more I replayed the scene in my head, the more I recalled a distinct whiff of blackmail and counter-threat in the beery air. But who was threatening who? I mean, whom? Do I? And why?
You getting the tube back?
I think I'll have an unwinder first.
I'll defer the pleasure in case Francis is up for a glass of wine.
More like a chalice of blood. Her Game of Thrones box set arrived this morning.
Oh, I wonder if she'll let me join her.
Rather you than me. I don't do elves.
Strictly speaking, the children before us aren't elves. Actually,
yeah, I think you're mistaking me for someone who actually gives them.
Steady on, Charles.
You've managed to blag a ticket, then.
How do you do? Maurice Skellen, Charles's former agent.
You wouldn't dare drop me. I know where the bodies are buried.
Mostly under pub tables where you bored them to death. And you are Geraldine. I've just been entranced by your Gertrude.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't been so moved since Judah played it at the National.
I like you.
I like me too. That's already something we've got in common. We should have a gossipy lunch sometime.
Oh, sure. OK, thank you. I'd better be off. Nice to meet you, Maurice.
Call me. She's very good.
And?
Well done, Charles. Good solid stuff.
Along the corridor to the right.
What is?
Sam's dressing room. I assume you're here to see the man of the match.
Naked jealousy doesn't become you, having said which the green matches your sallow complexion.
That's makeup.
As it happens, I'm here to see Millie. You were right. Maybe not Liz Taylor, but there's definitely something there. Keep up the dependable work.
What about this film?
Film?
The one Sam's got the lead in.
I have signed a non-disclosure agreement, which in my world is the Official Secrets Act. Have you any idea what studio lawyers would do to me if it gets out I've leaked?
Take away your Ivy Club loyalty points.
How much do you know?
How much do you think I know?
Nothing?
Okay, if you're prepared to take that chance.
And what if I call your bluff?
We are backstage in a West End theatre, the most powerful gossip shop in the world. The question you gotta ask yourself is, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, Morris?
What do you want, Charles?
A part, speaking, a named character on the credits.
How do you get to sleep at night?
I count agents selling their own mothers.
I was still on a high when I rocked up at the Marquis of Hampshire, where the bar staff know my post-show proclivities.
Good show, Charles.
4 curtain calls.
2 double scotches then.
Thanking you. Take 20. Tell me when it runs out.
It's run out.
A peripheral twinkle caught my eye. I scanned the bar and spotted the etiolated goth stagehand Baz hunched at a corner table, light glinting off his chrome piercings.
Evening.
Baz looked up from his pint and looked back down.
Right.
Was that the haunted look of guilt? Or was it flatulence? Right second time. Sensing I wasn't in for the cut and thrust of Wildean aphorism, I tried another tack.
Can I get you another?
If you're offering.
Pints arrived. Conversation didn't.
Cheers.
I tried every opening gambit in the Book of Bloke, but taciturn Baz was indifferent to football, hated cricket, and didn't give a damn about the future of Top Gear. I was getting desperate.
I'll tell you something. They know how to keep their beer.
You're not wrong there, mate. You can hardly get a decent pint in the West End anymore. It's all overpriced import lager and Ponzi Craft Ale, whatever the hell that is. Proper hacks me off.
Beer bonding, and we were off. 2 more pints and Baz was Noel Coward in combats in a Metallica hoodie.
I'll tell you something else I can't stand.
What's that?
Talent shows.
Don't get me started.
Dancing dogs and prancing boy bands.
You'd never get a proper band coming out of one of those shows.
Never.
Can you imagine, I don't know, Megadeth or Motley Crue or Metallica?
Never in a million years.
Yeah.
Kerr, as Morris would say, ching.
I didn't have you down as a metalhead.
Hey, I'm still alive, aren't I?
Actually, I can't stand metal, but I haven't spent 40 years reading the NME for nothing.
Of course, I remember the originals. I saw Purple support Cream on the Goodbye tour.
No way.
Way.
Back in the day, there was a Purple gig so loud, people passed out.
Rainbow 72, I was there.
Respect.
Yeah.
You're all right, Charles.
Cheers, Baz.
Most actors look straight through the crew.
Hey, we're all in it together, all doing our jobs.
You're not wrong there.
Baz's job was to safety check the set, which had collapsed onto Jared.
That's what these talent show kids don't get. Don't get me wrong, it's terrible what happened, but Katrina was like that.
Yeah.
And Jared.
A noticeable reticence suggested I'd hit a nerve.
Bit weird, though. 2 leads going down in one show. I wouldn't mind if it was the Scottish play.
Another superstitious actor?
Not me. Knock on wood. I tell you what, though, there's a lot of gossip my side of the curtain.
Always is with you lot.
Don't tell me the crew don't gossip. They must think it's weird. First Jared, now Katrina.
He shrugged. Remembering Doug Hayes' exact words, I repeated them and waited for a reaction. I suppose theatres are dangerous places. You, of all people, know that it's not unusual for accidents to happen. Baz looked me in the eye. The quotes seemed to cut through the alcohol.
Meaning?
Well, some people are saying that what happened to Jared wasn't an accident.
Am I being accused of something?
I'm just wondering.
Well, I'd stop wondering, if you know what's good for you. A piece of set collapsed, end of.
A piece of set you were responsible for checking.
I did check it.
Could it have been sabotaged?
Why in the hell would any of us sabotage a show we're working on? We need the money.
Unless someone offered you more money. Say, Doug Hayes.
I wouldn't go around making accusations like that if I were you.
I'm just asking a question.
Well, don't. Go home, Charles.
I haven't finished my drink.
Well, I'm going.
You haven't finished yours.
I've had enough for one evening.
Bursting for a pee, I raced home using the kinks to clear a deep purple earworm.
Terrified, walk out of my own front door. They're demonstrating outside. Oh, sorry. Wow, nice tats.
Charles?
No, I didn't mean. I'm sorry.
Lock the door. I think we should let you get dry. How drunk are you?
Well, stone cold sober after seeing that.
Don't call a naked woman that.
Not the naked woman. What was on the naked woman? Don't tell me you didn't notice.
I noticed her unbelievably flat abs.
But not her amazing tats.
Grow up, Charles.
Tats, tattoos.
I didn't notice, but you clearly lingered longer.
I didn't linger, but they were pretty unusual.
Unusual how?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, she's got George Eliot on her right buttock.
The next show went smoothly enough. Geraldine was unfazed by our close encounter, while Baz kept out of my way. After a meagre 3 curtain calls, I changed, knocked back a quick double, then wound my way through the quiet, non-touristy back alleys.
Charles, isn't it? We met in that Ponzi pub yesterday with Sam.
Doug, yeah, hi.
Get in, I'll get you a lift.
Cheers, but I've just got to get to the... I can't breathe.
I'm not asking, I'm telling. Now get in the car.
Evening, Charles.
Where to, Tony?
Just drive around while we have a little chat.
Got it.
And give us a bit of privacy, will you?
You're taking me out to Epping Forest.
You've been watching too many Ray Winston films. It's late, Charles. You want to go home? I want to go home, so let's get to the point. You've been spreading malicious rumours about Jared's accident, and I wanted to stop.
What if they're not rumours?
If you've got proof, you better go to the police.
I heard Doug threatening Baz.
An eavesdropped conversation that'll stand up in court.
When I mentioned it to Baz last night, he looked pretty angry.
He's a Metallica fan. They always look angry. Now, why on earth would I invest a great deal of money in a show and then pay for my leading man to break his leg? It makes no sense. Jared's name was my crock of gold.
But his acting was a crock...
Look, Charles, I'm all about the box office. And thanks to Jared and Katrina, bookings were through the roof.
Are you seriously telling me a hospitalisation and a death in a week is just a coincidence?
Okay, I admit. Jared was a liability.
So, you're admitting you arranged for the accident?
Nice try, Charles. You can surmise till the cows come home. Anyway, Jared survived the accident.
Which then went viral on social media, so win-win for you.
That's very cynical.
You can't pay for that kind of publicity.
Actually, I can. But why pay when the fans do it for free? Better to spend the money whipping up PR for Sam.
And Katrina?
An unfortunate coincidence.
Really?
She was a royal pain in the backside, but I can handle divas providing they deliver. And whatever you think of Katrina, she delivered. I was as shocked as anyone by her death. Millie's got 0 profile, so my publicity people are working 24/7 trying to build a story, and I really don't need any more grey hairs caused by one of my cast playing amateur sleuth. Understood? Drop Charles here.
Well, thanks for not breaking my kneecaps.
Oh, Doug was keen, but I can't afford to lose any more actors. Stay lucky.
Swinging into the first pub I saw, I drank till my legs stopped shaking. Pitbull Doug had shaken me up, but it was his master who convinced me he had nothing to do with Katrina's death. Counting sheep never works for me, so I lay in bed that night with a company and cast list, counting suspects.
In episode 3 of A Decent Interval, Charles was played by Bill Nighy, Francis by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Geraldine was Amelia Bullmore, Millie, Rebecca Hamilton, Sam, George Watkins, Will, Keelan McCarthy, D.I. Hadlow, Deborah Baker, Doug, Richard Pepple, and Tony, Ewan Bailey. A Decent Interval was written by Jeremy Front, based on the novel by Simon Brett. The director was Sally Athens.
Sound of pugilism somewhere in the house. The previous evening, Tony Copeland and his bullet-headed sidekick put the frighteners on me, warning me of awkward questions about Jared Roon's accident and Katrina Celsey's untimely death. The threat of violence had jarred my artiste's nerves, and when I finally hit the sack, I had to self-medicate on scotch till the sleep monkeys carried me away to my happy place. And now I was rudely awoken by Sugar Ray Francis and baby-faced Geraldine boxercising beneath my bedroom, so I crawled out of bed in search of Java's finest magic beans.
The Kraken wakes.
Well, I could hardly sleep through the rumble in the jungle.
Geraldine's been putting me through my paces.
Where is she?
Shah, you look rough.
I'll be match fit once I'm recaffeinated. You know, this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed routine's a bit much first thing.
You should try it.
No thanks.
Makes a change to have another woman in the house.
It takes twice as long to get near the bathroom.
It's the reality of sharing with two women not matching up to the fantasy.
I didn't have a fantasy.
You had a fantasy.
Of course I'd had a fantasy, but like all fantasies, I'd archived it for old age, filed under regrets I've had a few.
I know what plays inside that sordid skull. The lodger and the landlady. Hot flush, middle-aged action.
How does she do that?
I see right in to your shabby soul.
Don't get metaphysical on my ass. Speaking of which, was I right about Geraldine's tattoo?
The one you accidentally saw when you accidentally stood gawping at her in the shower.
She should have locked the door, and I did not gawp. I glimpsed. The question is, did I glimpse George Eliot on her right buttock?
Yes, you did.
OK, this is awkward.
Try full-blown embarrassing.
As a student, I had a literary crush on Eliot.
Same reason I got Evelyn Waugh on my pecs.
Seriously?
Of course not. He hasn't got pecs.
Ha ha.
How about you, Francis?
I'm an ink-free zone.
Get a load of these bad boys.
She stretched her top down to reveal two portraits, one on each scapula.
Virginia Woolf on the right, Mary Wollstonecraft on the left.
There, good. Look, Charles.
I was looking, and Geraldine knew it. She'd found my weakness for Bloomsbury and the Age of Enlightenment and was using it to flirt with me in front of Francis.
I've also got Keats on my left thigh.
It's what he would have wanted.
I'll have to be drunk to show you Nancy Astor, and I'm saving Clement Attlee for Christmas.
Coffee?
Please, and strong after last night.
Last night?
Our director dragged me out for a late supper.
He never takes me out to supper.
Oh, Ned spent the whole night bending my ear about Rainbow.
Is this the size 8 20-something runner-up from Fame's The Game?
Well, actually, Katrina was the runner-up, so Rainbow's the runner-up's runner-up, but Ned thinks the sun shines out of her pot of gold. All he really wanted to do was tell me what a study is pulling a live-action Elsa from Frozen.
That's what they do.
They? I object to being reduced to a gender stereotype.
You spent decades doing that for yourself.
Go, Francis.
Women.
Sexist.
So, Ned bought you dinner just to brag about his latest squeeze?
He'll do anything to keep Rainbow happy, so if I were Millie, I wouldn't get too settled as Ophelia.
I started to wonder how far Ned would go to keep Rainbow. Far enough to murder Katrina Celsey? Time to swing by the one-stop shop for theatrical gossip.
Did you say you've got an appointment?
No, but he'll see me.
Hiya, Pixie. Artemis? Yeah, I know. Yeah, cool. Listen, someone to see Morris? Hang on.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Paris.
Mr. Parrish.
No, Paris.
Say again?
Paris.
What did I say?
Parish.
That's right.
No, it's wrong. It's an is, not an ish.
Hang on, Pixie, a bit of a thing.
No, there's no thing. My name's not Parish, as in late of this parish. It's Paris, like the city.
Which city?
Oh, for sake. Just tell Pixie Charles wants...
Oh, that's all I need.
Morris!
What are you doing here?
Trying to cross the demilitarized zone.
I am not in the mood for clever.
You look awful, and I speak as one who knows awful. Are you ill?
I was out last night
to pick something up.
A colossal bar bill.
You're hungover?
Try to temper your unalloyed glee with a little discretion, Charles.
Come on.
Where?
Put yourself in my hands.
I don't know where they've been.
You need restorative high-octane coffee.
Are you buying?
Deduct it from my next fee.
Ever the optimist. If I'm paying, we'll go to the cafeteria with a K. The barrister knows me.
It's barista.
No, this one was a barrister. There's more money in artisan coffee. Is this what it's like being you?
Not even close.
Bloody Jack Banham.
That's a name I haven't heard for a while.
Lucky you.
I could tell you a few war stories from the back bar of the Coach and Horses.
Save them for the memoirs.
I thought he moved to the States.
Well, he's back. And I think I spent last night with him. Somewhere between yesterday lunchtime and now I seem to have lost 24 hours.
Even I couldn't keep up with Banham. He's a certified 100% proof hellraiser.
Yes. You can get away with playing the wild man when you're young, pretty, and turn up to work on time. The Americans put it down to English eccentricity. But once the looks fade, Hollywood's less inclined to excuse the bad behaviour.
Is that why he's back?
Yeah, ostensibly he's flown in for some family thing, but he's using it as a shopping trip. See if he can pick up his UK career where he unceremoniously dumped it.
Well, if anyone can pick it up for him, you can. After all, you're the agent's agent.
But I don't want to be Banham's agent. I'm dreading him turning up again. I'm genuinely scared, Charles.
Well, if he does, lock the doors, phone me, and I'll take him out on the lash.
You take the bullet?
For a bit of insider info.
Name it.
Have you taken Millie on as a client?
Providing I'm still alive, we're having lunch tomorrow. So I should have signed her by pudding. Why the interest?
A little bird tells me that Ned's thinking of replacing her as Ophelia, and I'm worried how she'll react.
Oh, she'll have to learn to roll with the punches. Anyway, stepping in after Katrina's death has been PR gold. I'll soon have casting directors all over her. Why the look?
Hearing you talk about another actor's career makes me wonder what might have been.
Oh, don't go all retrospective on me.
I suppose where there's life, there's hope.
Yeah, hold on to that thought, Charles. I don't think I can hold on to this coffee. Excuse me.
By the time we left, I was pinging off the walls, brain racing, good for thinking, bad for focus, urgently needing alcohol to counter caffeine, and with 7 hours to kill before showtime, I repaired to the French house with Katrina in mind.
1 double scotch and a single soda.
Quickly deciding Tony Copeland had too much invested in the show to kill one of his stars, I moved on to further deliberation at the Coach and Horses.
2 double scotches.
Millie had done nicely out of Katrina's death. She was playing Ophelia and keen to keep it that way, but was she keen enough to kill? I went outside for air, but air didn't help, so I detoured to the Crown via the 2 chairmen for further analysis of suspects.
1 quadruple scotch and spicy nuts.
Over an interim pint at the Dog and Duck, Sam was ticked off the list. No motive. And despite her previous arrest for ABH, I'd dismissed Geraldine by the time I left the Glasshouse stores.
1 whiskey and soda.
At the John Snow, I'd come full circle to Ned as my main suspect when... 7 o'clock. The caffeine had worn off by the half-hour call, but as I donned my ghost costume, I realised just how much alcohol I'd drunk.
Petty artery this body as hard as the Nemean lion's nerve.
Stand by smoke. Stand by LXQ12.
Damn. Sorry, Will.
When our original Hamlet had been injured, our ASM understudy had a brief moment in the spotlight. But now Sam was Hamlet, Will was back in the prompt corner, calling cues and giving me evils.
Fly's undone, Charles.
His head.
Whoops. You all right?
Yeah. Hay fever. Pills made me a bit woozy.
LXQ12, go. Sound, go. Smoke, go.
Yeah.
Charles! You're on!
Oh, right.
Helmet!
Well, sorry.
Put your helmet on!
Where wilt thou lead me? Speak, I'll go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself. Oh.
Alas, poor ghost.
Come in.
Hay fever my arse.
I'm sorry?
Don't play the innocent. You were drunk. You still are. I can smell it from here.
Well, it's a tiny after-show unwinder.
To top up your pre-show skinful.
Oh, you can't go round.
I may be low in the food chain, but I know a boozer when I see one, and I know what it does.
Listen, son, when you've been in this business more than 5 minutes, feel free to barge into my dressing room and give a lecture on the evils of drink, but until then...
You get down or take it outside.
No, I'm sorry, Ned, but
Look,
I'm not...
It's been a long night, and we're all tired. Go home well.
Well, that was a memorable performance. Well, Hamlet or Wills?
Both.
Just as well you came in when you did.
I hope you weren't going to hit him.
I thought he was going to hit me.
I was tempted to let him.
I take it you were in tonight.
Along with a large party from Beijing, so I don't think they noticed your extravagant improvisations.
Oh, I'm sorry. I promise it won't happen again.
You're lucky Tony wasn't in.
You won't tell him. I'm not his favourite person at the moment.
What have you done now?
Well, I might have suggested that he had something to do with Katrina's death.
Oh, are you stark raving mad? What could he possibly gain from that? And look where it's left us. No disrespect to Millie.
Well, there are rumours circulating about her, too.
What rumours?
Word is you're going to replace Millie with Rainbow.
That's not a rumour about Millie, it's a rumour about me. And the rumour is wrong.
Okay.
You don't sound convinced. Is this an insinuation that I had something to do with Katrina's death? Is that what you think?
What?
For God's sake, Charles! Some nutter injected bleach into her mascara. The pain must have been excruciating. If it hadn't killed her, she'd most likely have lost an eye. Is that the sort of sicko you think I am?
No.
Then feel free to go and spread the rumour that Ned English has no intention of replacing, let alone killing, members of his cast. Though much more of this, and I could make an exception in your case.
After that, surely a hair of the dog couldn't do any further harm. But the Furies hadn't finished with me yet.
Is it true Ned's replacing me with his girlfriend?
Well, why don't you ask Ned?
I would, but if it's just a rumour, I don't want to put ideas into his head.
Well, as far as I've heard, you're safe as Ophelia.
What the hell, Charles?
Oh, Sam, I cannot apologise enough. It was stupid and unprofessional, and it'll never happen again.
Shame. It's the most fun I've had since I took over the part. Not sure what the audience made of the burping ghost, though.
They were too busy wondering why his helmet was back to front.
Oh, no.
Oh, Sam, I managed to get that mascara for you.
Great.
I put it on your dressing room table.
And with that, Millie was back at the top of my list. Maybe I'd watched Hitchcock's Blackmail one time too many, but rattling home, one word pulsed in my head. Mascara. Mascara. Mascara.
Ah, there's my coward.
What have I done now?
Not you. Noel Coward. Designed for a living.
Ah, I wondered whose it was. You up for a part?
Just thinking ahead to when we finish Hamlet. I've always wanted to direct it.
If I was 20 years younger, I'd audition.
The young shouldn't have all the fun. You'd make a perfect Leo opposite my Gilda.
Yeah?
Yeah, with someone good for Otto. An older ménage à trois makes a far more interesting love triangle, don't you think?
Yeah.
What time did you get back last night?
About 11:30.
Francis and I were tucked up by then. Not tucked up together.
Oh. No boxercise this morning.
Francis went out early. Unless I can interest you.
Well, I leave the boxing to her.
Tell me to mind my own business, but, you and Francis...
What's the deal?
Yeah.
We're, semi-detached. I was never exactly husband of the year. Eventually we separated, which was good for her, but hell for me. And then I blew up my bedsit and she let me move back in.
Blowing up your bedsit's an extreme expression of commitment.
Actually, I lit a fag and forgot I'd left the gas on.
Maybe your subconscious left the gas on.
In that case, I owe my subconscious a drink because I temporarily moved back 11 years ago.
I see.
Yeah. There's usually a follow-up question, and the follow-up answer is yes, we have been known to see other people. But so far, nothing serious. So, here we are.
And here I am.
If I knew exactly what a frisson looked like, I was pretty sure there was a big one throbbing over the kitchen table. Either that or my flirt dar was malfunctioning.
Did Millie give you a hard time last night?
No, she just wanted to find out what I knew about Ned's girlfriend, but he'd already told me Rainbow is not replacing her. I suppose the moral is don't listen to gossip.
However much fun. Anyway, good to see Millie's found her ambition. She clearly wants to hang on to Ophelia.
Do you think she wanted it enough to stop Katrina from keeping it?
Oh, no!
You said yourself she's ambitious.
Ambitious, not psychotic.
When Millie was Katrina's understudy, Katrina treated her like a skivvy. She might have doctored the mascara to give her a jolt.
Even if she hadn't intended murder, that's GBH at the very least, and I should know. Oh. No.
What?
Probably nothing, but the night Katrina died, I was late for a cue and ran slap into Millie going into the number 1 dressing room. I remember she dropped something and I picked it up.
Mascara?
Yeah. I mean, hardly copper-bottom evidence.
No. What?
You've got your serious face on.
Have I? Sorry.
Don't be. I like it.
The frisson was back, and this time there was no doubt Geraldine was waiting for my next move. In my experience, these things can go very well or very wrong. I leaned towards her.
Right, I've got some shopping to do. Anything for you?
No, thanks.
Oh, Charles. You don't happen to know if Francis is seeing anyone at the moment?
We live, we never learn. After the previous night's pandemonium, I arrived at the theatre early, sober, and clutching a bottle of mineral water to prove to Will, Sam and Millie that I could be as boringly virtuous as their generation.
Hi, Charles. Kettle's boiled in my room. Fancy a cup?
I don't suppose you've got herbal.
Is your ginger zinger strong enough?
You could trot a mouse on that, as my mum used to say. I'm surprised you haven't moved to a bigger dressing room.
Oh, Katrina's is still out of bounds. And even if Ned doesn't replace me, Tony could recast me at any time.
My agent has every confidence in your future. I hope he took you somewhere nice for lunch.
How did you know?
I know when Morris changes his monogrammed sheets.
Have you been with him long?
He got me my first professional job, Oedipus Rex.
What? The national production?
The original. I got Sophocles to sign my script. I'm so pleased you've been given this break.
I keep pinching myself.
Difficult, though, under the circumstances.
Oh, I still feel guilty about it. I mean, what happened to Katrina has nothing to do with me, but, you know.
Millie was either a liar of Olympic standard or as innocent as those big blue eyes. Time to push a little harder.
If you want my advice, keep your head down and ignore backstage gossip.
What gossip?
Oh, just stupid stuff. Forget it.
Charles?
No, ignore me.
What have people been saying?
Someone said they'd seen you going into Katrina's dressing room the night she died, and you had a tube of mascara.
But that's horrible. Do people really think I'd do something like that?
Like I say, just gossip.
You don't believe it, do you?
Me?
Yes. Oh, I went into the number 1 dressing room like I did every other night, but curtain up, it was Sam's room. How was I to know Katrina had moved all her stuff during the show?
Well, what about the mascara?
It was for Sam. He's so blonde, his eyelashes don't read on stage, and he gets so emotional with you in the battlement scene, he needs to freshen up his makeup.
Tragically, I can pass for Hamlet's dead father without too much assistance.
I was just putting a fresh tube in his dressing room, or what I thought was his dressing room. You do believe me, don't you, Charles? I love playing Ophelia, but not enough to kill someone.
Once again, I stared. And once again, not a scintilla of guilt in those big blue eyes. Struggling into my first costume of the evening, I realised the previous night's shenanigans had left their mark on the ghost's headgear.
She called me Mr. Boombastic. She said me very fantastic.
Well, either you're delusional or she's very easily pleased.
Oh, I'll have to put you on speakerphone while I adjust my spectral helmet.
A phrase I won't be Googling. I've had a bit of a weird conversation with Geraldine.
Snap.
This was about our relationship.
Snap again. I'll say one thing, she doesn't hang about.
How do you feel about it?
She's got good taste.
Is there no limit to your vanity?
What vanity? It's a compliment to you.
A compliment to me that Geraldine fancies you.
She doesn't fancy me. She fancies you, or that's very much the impression she gave me.
She gave me precisely the opposite when she asked about our relationship.
Oh, what did you tell her?
The truth. That we'd separated, that you blew up your flat, have been freeloading off me ever since, and that we've seen other people, but not seriously.
Exactly what I said, apart from the freeloading bitch. Then she asked if you were seeing anyone at the moment.
Ditto.
Designed for living.
What?
She was talking to me about Coward's Play.
I don't know it.
Well, all you need to know is that it's about a ménage à trois.
Well done, Charles.
What?
This is precisely what you wanted all along.
What?
Your X-rated interior life is one thing, but you can count me out of whatever realistic fantasy you've been planning.
I'm incapable of planning anything. My entire life has been stumbling from one accident to another.
You're not accidentally stumbling into a threesome with me and Geraldine.
Francis.
You may find her attractive, but she doesn't float my boat. And if I was going to swing, I'd have swung long ago. And I'm certainly not doing it with you and your friend. Not with my back. And especially not now they've invented box sets and 70% cocoa solid chocolate. Charles.
Remember I put you on speakerphone?
Hello, Francis.
Geraldine.
Geraldine. I was in need of calming stimulants, but after the previous night's fracas, I'd forsworn pre-show booze. I hadn't said anything about tobacco.
I need help, Charles.
Have you forgotten your safe word again?
He's here.
Where?
Outside my apartment.
Who?
Banham. He's here. He's drunk, and he wants to make me drunk. I'm scared to leave my panic room.
I didn't know you had a panic room.
It's an airing cupboard, but I use it at moments of heightened anxiety. The soothing smell of freshly laundered linen transports me back to my mother's vie de moi armoire.
What a rich hinterland you have.
You said you'd take the bullet.
I will, after the show.
But he's here now. Oh, God. Can't breathe.
You're hyperventilating.
Telling me what I'm doing doesn't make it stop.
Put a pair of freshly laundered underpants over your head, breathe slowly and count to 10.
Hi, Charles.
Will, about last night.
Let's forget about it. Anyway, better crack on.
You still alive, Morris?
9, 10. Oh. Thank you, Charles. That helped.
Always works for me.
I never think of you as freshly laundered.
Any pant in a storm.
Banham's gone. Sorry about the panic, but I got a text saying, you, me, pre-theatre snifter, and I freaked out.
Quite right. A Banham snifter is a regular person's 48-hour bender.
Yes, because of booze, he's over here, trying to salvage what's left of his relationship with his son.
He's got a son?
Well, you're working with him. Will Portman.
Jack's real name is Portman?
Jack's real name is Nigel. But there was already a Nigel Portman in equity, so he went for something butch to suit the image and the roles he was getting. Anyway, whatever the name, keep out of his orbit.
Well, I'm not likely to run into him.
Yes, you are.
What?
He's coming to see Will playing Hamlet.
But Sam's playing Hamlet.
But that's what I kept telling him. But he was drunk and adamant that Will's going on tonight.
Well, no one here's mentioned it. Is Sam ill?
I don't know. His phone's off.
Oh. No. Like 3 bells in a fruit machine, my head filled with the clatter of pennies dropping.
Charles?
Sorry, Morris. I've got to go.
But I can...
All this time I'd been wondering who hated Katrina, when I should have realized she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The door to number 1 dressing room was ajar, but the room was dark, so either Sam wasn't in there or I was too late. I took a deep breath and went inside. Fortunately, my ghostly helmet stood up to the impact of whatever had been brought down onto it. A fist to my solar plexus, then my assailant made to escape, and I gasped enough breath to pull him away from the door.
You're not going Hey, don't! Please don't hit me!
Still wounded, I blocked the door with my back and switched on the overhead light. Will was slumped in Sam's armchair where I'd pushed him.
I had
to, Charles.
Shut up.
You don't understand.
I understand more than you think.
What's going on in there?
Hang on, Sam.
What are you doing in there, Charles?
I saw a rat and I've got it cornered.
I need to get into costume.
Give me 5 minutes. Go to Millie's room.
This is ridiculous.
He doesn't know the half of it. Were you planning to kill Sam too, or just hospitalise him like Jared?
Jared? I didn't touch him, I swear.
It was worth a shot to confirm what I already half knew and Tony Copeland good as owned up to.
It worked out well for you, though, didn't it? Unknown understudy steps into lead role. Famous dad flies in to see his son take West End by storm. Were they the headlines you imagined?
It wasn't like that.
Then Sam Newton-Reed enters stage left and everything goes belly up till you had the brainwave to doctor his mascara.
I didn't think it would do any real harm.
Oh, really?
I just wanted him out of the way for a bit.
You didn't bargain for Katrina moving into Sam's dressing room halfway through the show.
Of course I didn't.
She's dead because of you.
It was an accident.
No, Will. Tripping over is an accident. Trying to hurt one person and killing another is murder.
I just wanted to show my old man I could do it. You know, he walked out on me when I was 4.
So do a lot of feckless dads.
But I don't keep reappearing on billboards and the sides of buses and 30-foot-high cinema screens.
Oh, get over yourself.
I just wanted to show the great I am. I could do it too, and I didn't need him.
Sorry, Will. Listening to your self-pity is above my pay grade.
What's money got to do with anything?
Spoken like a trust fund kid. Tell it to the Met. They love to hear the story of your life. I'll wait for the audio book.
I got through the show on autopilot, scared to look Geraldine in the eye. Unlike the previous night, Gertrude had no trouble ignoring the ghost. I just wished I could remain invisible when I got home.
She doesn't have to move out tonight.
She's only going to stay after my phone rang.
I hate scenes.
There doesn't have to be a scene.
Great, I'll be down the Drummer Monkey. Phone me when she's gone.
Don't even think about it.
I've booked a taxi.
You know, I'm sure this has all been a bit of a misunderstanding.
Yeah, which bit did I misunderstand? The bit about you not finding me attractive, or the bit about you preferring box sets and 70% chocolate to the idea of sex with me?
If it helps, I think you're attractive.
Shut up.
Don't tell him to shut up.
Ah, the little woman speaks up.
How dare you?
So bohemian in your semi-detached, suburban, middle English marriage. Vanilla through and through.
I like vanilla.
Time you left.
I'm going.
Not quickly enough.
I'll give you a hand.
Don't touch my stuff! Step away from the bag.
Yeah, I'm only...
I won't tell you again.
Whoa! Get away from him, you bitch!
You want a piece of me?
Bring it on.
I think that's your taxi. Oh, so... that happened?
Seemed to.
Yeah. Feel free to drop the huffing and puffing.
I'm keyed up.
Keyed up? You weren't going to hit her.
I was.
Come on, it's play boxing.
I could take you down.
I don't think. Although, I've got to say, this alpha female act is strangely arousing.
Arousing?
Oh, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Easily 9. 9.5.
That high?
Yeah. And rising.
I could still take you down.
Whatever you say.
Whoa! Ow! What do you say?
Ow.